Top of the morning to you. My name is Dan from My Steel Can. Today I'm picking up the last 2 loads of pipe. Yesterday I picked up 30, 31, I think 31 pipe at 158 pounds a piece. And I decided to go the other route, thinking that it was flatter and less hillier. But in order to get out of Laughlin here, or Bullhead City, it's like a 10-mile, 6% grade climb to get onto the other side of the hill in order to go down towards Kingman. So it might be a little bit more hillier coming through Searchlight, but there's only 2 6% grades, and they're not 10 miles long. So plus it's like 30, maybe 40 miles shorter if I go through Searchlight. So that's going to be the plan for today. Plus, I'm not carrying a heavy load as I did on the first run, which was a little bit pushing it, but it was successful, minus the broken springs. So here are look at the ride height with the new springs, fully loaded with the trailer on it. I think I made an error in judgment when I told the guy I wanted the 3,700 pound springs as opposed to the 2,700 pound springs. So it's definitely stiff, and it doesn't actually sag when you put the trailer on it. So I have a feeling that once I get done with all this hauling and building and carrying heavy stuff, I'm probably going to go back and have the springs replaced, or I'll do them myself with the 2,700 pound springs, because there's no need, if I'm not going to haul anything or tow anything, to have such heavy spring load. But all in all, things are going a little better. I did pick up a flat on the trailer yesterday. When I backed into the yard, I loaded the trailer up, and I noticed that back tire was flat. So I changed it with the spare, tied the old spare up. Unfortunately, the pipe shifted and it rubbed up against the tie-down strap, and it cut this tie-down strap. So it's gonna probably cost me for a tie-down strap, because it wasn't my tie-down strap. It was the people that rented me the trailer strap. But then again, is it my fault? Yeah, because they didn't have the spare tire mounted correctly. I mean, that would have only taken 2-3 carriage bolts and 6 nuts, and they could have had the tire in place. But it is what it is. So last night when I called them like at 5 o'clock, and I said, hey, I got a flat. I'm gonna pass by the rental place. Is there a possibility, you can leave another spare tire by the gate, and I'll just swap it out? And the guy was kind of pissy about it. at first. And I'm like, well, so what you're telling me is that tomorrow then I'm going to be running without a spare. Well, you gotta, we're not going to be able to fix it right here, la la la. I'm like, well, how about just pulling a spare off the 4 trailers you got parked there, put it by the gate, and I'll trade the tires out when I come through town. And the guy finally's like, oh, all right, okay, yeah, we could do that. I don't know. I mean, they've been really good with the trailer rental, and I had issues with the transmission there, and I broke. I didn't break. I lost the 4-plug to their plug jumper in the heat of battle, and then because my buddy's truck was lower to the ground, we didn't, or I didn't, or he didn't notice that the chains needed to be tightened up, and he dragged the chains, and so it cost me for a set of chains and the plug. No big deal. Yeah, I broke them. I lost it. Right. It's my bad. I should have been a little less frantic about the transmission and about getting the trailer back to them and all the other drama involved in that. But I got 2 loads today and I'll be done, and then I can get back to trying to figure out what's my next step. I know next week, well, actually Friday, next week, Friday, go down to my folks next weekend, and then I'm gonna head up to the Palace, run a non-stop Phoenix to Boise, and do some heavy maintenance on the bed no breakfast, and get my radiator flush set up, and get the beast back up and running so I can continue to finish my hole and get those cans in place so I can have a dwelling and start to make it habitable. But things are really taking a lot longer than I anticipated, and then there's been a lot of minor setbacks, and that's just the way things are. Here I had this plan, I had this timetable, and yeah, the plan is still in place, the timetable's all screwed up, and that's it. I can't piss, whine, and cry about it, but I will. I don't know. I don't think those things are safe at all. I would never drive on one. Alright, I'm early here at the repurpose place. They open at 9. So I straightened out all my tie downs and straps. Squirted a little lube in all the ratchets to make things more pleasant to use instead of fighting it. Well, that's it. I'm running out of things to say. I'll see you in a few. Later.